So the first question we'll jump into, it's long. A couple of these are, and they're multifaceted. This one has 4 parts to it, and I want to make sure I'm addressing them all because I think it's a great these are all great questions and they're well thought out. It has to do with mental health and well-being. So I have a disclaimer. I actually wrote out this disclaimer a little bit about my feelings about this, so the audience knows where I'm coming, what my perspective is, and where I'm coming from before we answer. So I want to be clear about a couple of things regarding my views on mental health issues. I know firsthand mental illness is real. So I don't walk around as a super depressed guy and I'm down all the time, but I have and do battle what would be diagnosed more than likely as some mental illness stuff. I don't think I'm an absolute crazy person, but I do battle some anxieties, and I have been through and put myself through some traumatic situations in life in the last year and a half that have drastically affected my mental health. And I talk about those in my first book, and I'm very honest and open about it. So I do know mental illness is real, and I've lived it, and I struggle with some of it. I also, however, am a living testimony that our mental health can drastically improve when we focus on a few things. So clean nutrition, hydration, lifting weights, walking, getting out in the sun, being around our friends, belly laughing several times a day. To expect that therapy and medication alone are going to heal our minds and emotion, to me, that's a lazy person's way of just wanting to be okay with not being okay. I don't think they're after a solution. I think they're after a masking, and I think they're after a little bit of martyrdom and a little bit of sympathy from people. And I don't think that improving is necessarily their main focus of therapy and meds as far as they go. Anything about that before we get into the question?
No, I think you nailed it. I think you have to definitely put forth effort. Like everything in your life, if you want to be successful at it,
Yeah.
there's not just a magic pill.
Yeah. Good thought. Good word.